this. Xavier's just dead. Yeah, Simon, are you aware of what's going down?
What do you mean? Like in a general sense?
What do you think in a general sense? First of all, what's the general sense? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what is going down? I guess I don't know.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
It's your thing. Take it away.
Okay. Well, he started it with
you. Mean with that like Democrat, like that fat obese Democrat who thinks he's a woman and he's in the Democratic Party, and he said that is, yeah, you didn't know that? Okay, so like I wake up.
Joby's joining right now. Oh shit.
Okay,
basically, quick fill in. Joby's mad at Brayden for coming over here to see me, and because my birthday's 2 days after Joby's, so he's like.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Okay, yeah.
So there's about to be some conversation about that.
Maybe I don't know.
But first, we got to talk about like my fat obese transvestite Democrat thing.
Go ahead, talk about that.
Hello, so I wake up and like the first thing my dad says to me is that there's like some Democrat. Okay, Joby. Not to get political, but there's this like transvestite who joined the Democratic Party, and she is very obese, like very obese. Like it's not even like usually obese people are like
you can
imagine
just say
like
fat ass. You can just say fat ass.
She's a fat ass. They are a fat ass. The transvestite is a fat ass. So
let's hope none of my apologies find this.
You know.
Apparently, she said that her specialties are mental health and food and eating disorders.
Is she a congressman?
So, I don't know, but apparently there's this thing where there's like kind of, it's not a law, but it's like a thing where like underage children can do like sex change operations without the consent of their parents.
Yeah.
And the government's kind of like, no, like why? No, that's not okay. Mm-hmm. But then a bunch of other people, mostly Democrats, I'm guessing, they're like, yeah, let them do that shit. Okay. I don't know. Personally, I think I don't know, but I don't know.
That's interesting. I mean, that's a complicated thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, would you regret the choice later on in life if you're not an adult, if you are a kid? But if not, I mean, because people just know and they just know, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, honestly, is it really worth it, though? Because if you're a guy and you have a sex change operation, it doesn't make you a woman. You're just now a guy with a mutilated penis.
Yeah, but it makes you closer.
Inside out penis. An inside out penis.
No, it'll get you.
You just pay
closer.
thousands of dollars to have some guy cut up your penis, and that's about it.
True, but
last I checked, if I remember correctly, insurance companies might actually be accounting for it now. So I'm not quite like absolutely certain about that.
That's interesting.
It might be what? I don't know. Either way, I mean, no matter what, even if you had that, sure, it might seem like a weird, useless operation, but for people that just despise being a man, that's what they want. So
and they just don't want to, like, you know, gender dysphoria and stuff, and it's gonna help. Yeah. You know. So, but the whole no parental consent if you're underage, that's interesting. Yeah, because I mean, it's an operation regardless of what it is. Like, I don't know.
Permanent.
Yeah. That.
So you know how yesterday was like Friday, asynchronous Friday, but we had had no work. At least I didn't. So I was bored, And so I did some research on Scientology. And I basically have memorized whatever the fuck the Bible is called. So basically, billions of years. This is what Scientology is. Let me give you the rundown. So basically, billions of years ago, an alien named Zeno, he was like the ruler of a galaxy, but his galaxy was overpopulated. So he got like a bunch of the minority aliens and then like froze them. And so he put them in airplane or like spaceships that look like modern day airplanes.
Okay.
And he flew them down to Earth.
What are you talking about? What the fuck is
this is what
this is Scientology.
So you know John Travolta and Tom Cruise? Like this is what they believe.
Do they
this
tie
is their religion.
That's genuine bullshit.
I'm not even done. So they fly him to Earth, but this is like billions of years ago, so like no one's there. And so they dump them in the volcanoes of Hawaii. And so the alien souls leave the bodies and they go up into the sky, but Zeno planned for this. You see, he built soul catchers that prevented the alien souls from leaving Earth. So when man came about, the alien souls went inside the humans, and that's what causes like all of our mental illnesses.
Okay, the real question is that more batshit than any other religion?
Yeah. Like that's okay. If I genuinely like, I'm gonna be honest, I find most religions just full of shit. In all honesty, right? But like, I would have to say any religion. Literally, you can name any religion, and it would be better than that one.
Like honestly,
that's a good point.
Like I would sooner worship Shrek and put a genuine shrine to Shrek in my house.
We have the same wavelength. You can put all the other like Shrek would be on the same wavelength.
That's where it gets tricky because like everything has some level of like insanity to it. Now, granted, Scientology's pretty high up there. So is reversing death in a man that is both himself on Earth and is absolutely everywhere. But that anything else from the Bible, Simon?
You see, most of like the Christian or Catholic Bible, most of that shit's fake. But this is so specific that it has to be fake. Like there is absolutely
just like this.
And apparently, so the guy who founded it didn't even find the religion.
Okay.
So he didn't even.
When was Scientology founded? Because this seems pretty.
I don't know. It was a guy. So the guy who found it didn't even like make it a religion, but he was like a science fiction writer, and people just started worshiping him.
Nah, this for sure ain't Scientology. I know what Scientology. I know the religion of Scientology. This ain't it.
What is the religion of Scientology? Give it to us, Joe.
It's basically the whole. If I remember correctly, the Scientology is basically like the evolution, Big Bang Theory, all that shit.
I don't think that's Scientology. That's.
Let's see what Professor Google has to say. Hold on.
Yeah.
What are the core beliefs?
Well, you want to talk about wacky religions? You've heard of the Super Adventure Club?
Is that a religion?
Is that wait? There's actually churches of Scientology. There's genuine churches of Scientology.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Scientology described itself as a religion that was founded in the 1950s by L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard. That's the guy's name. L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh yeah.
At the core of Scientology is a belief that each human
maybe what you're talking. Yeah. Go ahead, Joby. Because what I found is that Scientology basically looks like believes that there's some cloudy thing inside of us, and they have to go through this extensive. Yeah, and they have to go through this extensive process to find the sources of trauma and relieve them.
That's
interesting.
I've heard Scientology translated to like many things, but not that.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it just looks like something's wrong in the head. Go through this fancy process to make it better.
And pay like
basically, it's saying that trauma isn't trauma. Nice.
Trauma is just alien souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get them out, people. Come on.
So if we're going down this wacky religions rabbit hole, I got another one for you. The Super Adventure Club.
What is the Super?
So basically, a while ago, Joby says, so maybe he knows about this. But a while ago, there was like this adventurer, and he like went places. But instead of like going places new and discovering new plants or animals, he like went places and raped children. And so people just started doing that. And they believed that there are like these particles inside of children, and when you have sex with them, they go up into you and make you immortal. But funnily enough, the guy who founded it,
I don't think they believe it made you immortal. It just like,
or it made you like special or something. But the guy who founded it was like hit by a train.
It made you younger, I think.
It made you younger, yes, not immortal. Yeah, but so the guy who founded it was like hit by a train.
Perverts. Okay, continue.
So after the guy who found it was hit by a train, a bunch of other he like never had a chance to like write an actual gospel or anything, or whatchamacallit. So these people, they just like kept going places and raping indigenous people, children.
You know what? That's actually accurate. Okay, that's interesting. It's just a group of pedophiles that go to third world countries and rape kids. That's fun.
I mean, that's kind of, isn't that sort of just what Genghis Khan did?
Yeah, I guess so.
Not exactly.
Do you realize how many children it said he has?
Same thing but he didn't rape also. Those kids.
Yeah. Yes.
What was that noise, Joby?
You're like telling me he had like hundreds of kids. It literally, if I remember correctly, he had like up to 1,000 kids.
Yeah, no, the percent of like the current Asian population that's made up of
like
Genghis
in
Khan
the Bible,
is large.
It said that that God told Aram that you'll have more descendants than stars in the sky, and Genghis Khan was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna have more than
Genghis Khan knew how to do it his own."
Fuck you, God! I'm gonna have more kids than that Abram guy.
I'm just gonna walk around whenever I see. Okay, that's interesting.
Do you have a vagina? Let me stick my hands in it.
So here's the thing, right? His official children count, right, is 13, right? But that's just his official, right? It said
the
that
unofficial children count. Hold on.
It said that he had many more.
Because I'm assuming if Genghis Khan didn't just stay around, it probably didn't become an official thing. Kids did Genghis Khan have? It says 13. Superfather Genghis Khan is up to 16 million male descendants. Well, there's that. Yeah. Wow. So it's probably he probably had a good chunk that got passed down there.
All I'm saying is that the likelihood of not a single one of his, concubines being fairly underage isn't very likely.
Isn't very likely.
The concubines were underage, Joby. So
all I'm saying, it isn't very likely. I mean, after all, Mary, right? You know Mary, like the Virgin Mary, mother. Yeah. She was about 13, 12, like 12 to 13 years old, legitimately. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was her age,
That was, yeah.
Yeah. God decided he wanted to go in them young guts.
So I looked a tad bit more into L. Ron Hubbard.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. God.
All religions have something to them.
God is like an omnipotent R. Kelly,
Speaking of liking them young, I looked more into L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology. Apparently, the feds busted him because he had like multiple houses with like basements just full of little boys.
That's commitment.
Big man.
Well, what would he even do with so many little boys? I mean, like, I can get like 3 or 4. I can get 3 or 4, right? Because like, I can get that because sometimes you like some taste. You want something a little different now and then. You don't always want to eat the pizza. You sometimes want to eat the hamburger. You sometimes want to eat a hot dog. Like some things you just want to do differently. You don't always want the same kind of hot dog. Sometimes you might want a bratwurst or a hot link.
Or like a spicy Italian sausage.
Yeah, exactly. Like the same thing over and over gets dull. So I can get like maybe a good 4, but like multiple houses, like that's just eating away at your funds. That's just eating away at your funds, really.
You're not going to find many bratwurst.
And apparently, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but allegedly, the little boys, when L. Ron Hubbard was taken away, they wanted to go with him.
Oh Lord!
So he was in it for the long.
I'm trying to find this right now. Hold on.
Nice. I mean, Stockholm.
Like he wanted them to want him. Like
I mean, it's not that hard, really.
Joby, how you sound like you know from experience.
Yes, what? I do. I do.
That works.
It takes a long process.
Yeah, I'm sure. Also, I just realized, okay, children, can we appreciate that Nikki he's taken to my method of signing people up for the Church of Scientology just to you can't escape those people. I just remember he texted me, I forget, like a couple days ago at least, and just asked how to sign someone up for Scientology. Like, I don't know if you two remember, but when I signed Ara up for it, and she still gets emails to this day from those people.
Seriously?
Like, yes, it's that easy. And Nikki is taken to this method. He's signed up like 3 people. Because once you give me your email, what?
I've been legitimately what's the word? Thinking about being a Scientologist, but that shit's expensive. Like you gotta pay $80 at the door just to get into the church. And then you got to pay like another $80.
Why would you want to be a Scientologist?
Because that's just funny. apparently, the people. If you publicly make fun of Scientology, like you're kind of fucking screwed because I don't know how, but they found a way to like sue you and have it like actually work because you made fun of their religion.
I believe it's called defamation.
Yes, yes, it is.
Probably. I feel like we just need to start openly mocking Scientology on this podcast. See what the hell happened.
Yeah, maybe we can get John Travolta as a guest star, or hell, Tom Cruise.
I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't, honestly.
What? Say that Scientology
we don't have enough YouTube
terrible,
cash
terrible
money for that.
Yeah.
So they can sue us for all we got. No, I mean,
you can legally sue a 4-year-old, right?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, can the 4-year-old fight? What about a 3-year-old? Is there just a law that says 4 and up?
You can sue whatever age you want. Genuinely. Yep.
Damn, next time I'm on a plane and a baby's too loud, fuck it, I am suing you. You better lawyer the fuck
this
up,
is a cease
Tommy.
and desist. I mean, listen, that probably only works because they know that A, people aren't that stupid, and B, they just won't pass if you sue like a 4-year-old.
It is a genuine law, though.
It's a genuine law that you can sue any age.
I think it's any age, but if it's not, the minimum is 4 years old.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's just take a quick peek.
If I remember correctly, one of the original Ghostbusters was also a Scientologist.
John Travolta?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot. Yeah, John Travolta.
Oh no, Joby. Children under the age of 18 and people who are judgmentally incompetent can't be sued. Like, you have to have your own independent. Can you sue someone if you're under 18? You can only sue emancipated minors. So I don't think you can sue minors, Joby.
You can.
How can you?
You literally just said it yourself. Emancipated minors.
No one's emancipating a 4-year-old.
No.
Huh? It's possible.
No one's.
Are you saying it's not?
Yes.
I mean,
no one's
if someone were to take the time to emancipate their child, then yes.
Do you know what emancipation is?
Like,
yeah, I do know what emancipation is.
Then
right?
why would they emancipate a 4-year-old?
Are you saying you can't?
you
I don't
can,
think so.
You totally could, but why would you?
Exactly.
I'm gonna look that up too. Can you emancipate a 4-year-old?
Like you know. Like
I watched a
you
movie
really,
recently.
You really can't say I'm wrong. You really can't
You
say
need to be at least 14 years old to be emancipated, Joby.
Dang it.
Nice try.
I wanted to have 15 kids and then proceed to emancipate all of them at the age of 4.
He would have to get a 14-year-old emancipated and then sue them. That would be petty. Like, get them emancipated just to sue them.
You could only, if I remember correctly, you can only emancipate your own kids. So I guess I would just be suing my own son.
You don't emancipate your own kids; they get emancipated by a court of law. Okay, here's a fun one though. Anyone can run to be. Anyone can be actually governor of Kentucky, regardless of where they live. It's the only state that you do not have to live in to be the governor of.
Really?
So
Kentucky?
as soon as one of us turns 25, I hear a legal loophole. Or is it Kansas? Hold on, it might be. I think it's Kansas. I know it's one of the K. It's the K. It's Kansas. I can check, but I'm pretty sure as long as you're 25, you can be governor in Kansas.
It's probably Kentucky. They made some good fried chicken.
I don't know. Their console wasn't that good though.
Yeah, their console wasn't too great, but you know, their fried chicken is the best.
I think is it Kansas? I think it's Kansas. Yeah, anyways, there's a state, either Kansas or Kentucky, where you do not need to live there to be governor of. So if either of you would like to just govern a state real casual like, it's that easy.
Okay, speaking of consoles, apparently, the technological gap in terms of like graphics and shit, I don't know, between the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X isn't large enough for it to actually be considered a next-gen console. So now it's just the PlayStation 5 in a league of their own.
How did we bounce from raping children to this?
Like Microsoft,
you know what?
is real fucking pissed about that.
That's sad. That's sad.
Though, if I remember correctly, like the specs weren't the greatest, you know, but it did run games like just as fast. But like, you know, the specs just weren't the same.
The specs, God, you nerds. I mean, It's okay. That's okay.
I'm a PC gamer. I know this stuff. I follow I follow r/PC games.
Oh, Joby, you've fallen too far.
I'm automatically a nerd.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I know Joby knows this, but Olivia, do you know a redo of a healer?
Oh yeah.
No.
I have no idea.
No.
What a shame.
Good
What a
show.
shame.
10 out of 10. I recommend it. But Joby, did you know that apparently it's more popular with women?
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
That's fucking cool, honestly.
That is, I don't know why. I have no idea why. There's absolutely no reason.
Fun fact, 15 minutes after the first episode aired in Germany, it was banned.
Oh yeah.
But like on television, but like the DVD collection sold out.
Okay.
Within like 30 minutes of it being released.
Should we just explain it to them, like the whole plot?
Yeah.
You know
okay. So,
all right. Do you want to explain it, Simon, or?
Also, Simon, after this, I do have to say something else about block. Go ahead.
Okay. Simon, do you want to explain it, or do you want me to?
I can do like the first half.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, there's a kid, and it's a fantasy world. It's not an isekai, but it is a fantasy world, and there's like heroes and shit. And so this kid turns out he's a hero, and then like the kingdom, they're like, come on over here, you little boy, and you can be a hero. There's like different classes, and
you're explaining it in such a bad way. I'm sorry.
Fine, you do it.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, there's this magical world, right? I don't know what it's called. No one knows what it's called. It's just a magical world, right?
It's a magical world.
And in this world, there's like magic and like dragons and like monsters and demons and all that stuff. Basically, I mean, they call them demons, but they're not your like average big horn things. They look, you know.
I must say this is a bit upgraded explanation.
Yeah. Basically, all right. There's a foretold prophecy that there's going to eventually be a fight between the demons and the humans, right?
Okay.
And the humans, in order for the humans believe that the only way they can win is if they gather all of the heroes, right? Now there are multiple heroes. There's the healer of magic, the hero of magic, right? The hero of gun, you know, quite literally just gun, right? There's also the hero of healer, that he basically just a healer, right? And there's also a hero of sword, you know, basically. And there's a couple other ones.
That's interesting.
But basically,
we're not done yet. We are not done yet.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
The hero of the healer hero, right, is some dude, right?
Hero of recovery.
Hero of recovery. Yeah, that's it. Basically, they all have their unique abilities and like, you know, their own unique stats or whatever. And basically, right, the hero of recovery is found in this small, tiny little village, right? And he's taken back to the capital, the kingdom, you know, where like all the heroes are being gathered. And they're like, hey, why don't we find out what you can do, right? And what the hero of recovery can do is he can perfectly heal any wound, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, even if you have a missing arm, he can heal it. You know, anything.
Okay.
However, in
He's
order
that
for him
good.
to heal it, he has to experience the entire life of the person he's healing. Like every single piece of pain they felt, or like the pain they felt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so he experiences it in a matter of seconds, and he's just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't.
Yeah.
And so what the hero of magic does, it's a woman, by the way, the princess.
Who's the princess?
Yeah, the princess. Basically, she's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to get him addicted to drugs, right? And we're going to force him to start healing people, whether he wants to or not. And once he heals people, we'll give him some more drugs, right? And so basically, they put him in prison, get him addicted to drugs. He starts healing more and more people. And then the people in the prison are like, you know what? Why don't we make some money on the side? And so they use him as a prostitute, right?
Right.
And he's just being used as a prostitute. And eventually, you know, the hero of the bullet is found, the hero of the gun is found, and the hero of the blade is found, right? The hero of the bullet is this really messed up gay dude named Bullet, right? That rapes the hero of recovery a ton, you know, while also beating the hero of recovery. And then the hero of the blade is a lesbian that absolutely hates men to the point where she just repeatedly beats the hero of recovery just a ton, right?
He also like raped a bunch of girls to death, but that's
popular with women.
Basically, right? Eventually, all right. He gets a resistance to like drugs and poison, right?
Yeah.
And eventually, when they're facing off against the main demon, the main bad girl, you know, it's basically just this girl with like
it's a bird girl,
angel wings, and like she's basically called a demon or whatever. And basically, when they face off, all the heroes are absolutely destroyed, but the hero of recovery is like, you know what, I'll do this on my own. And basically, every time he heals someone, he not only gains their experiences, but he gains all of their skills also.
Oh,
all their powers, all their abilities. And so he absolutely destroys her. And she basically has this thing called the Philosopher's Stone that is what makes her powerful, right? And what the humans were planning on doing, like the human kingdom were was planning on doing is using the Philosopher's Stone to basically mind control everyone in the world.
Jesus Christ.
But he ended up getting it first, and he ended up using it to rewind time all the way back to before he was discovered, right? Which also took away his eyesight. Or like his memory, not his eyesight, his memories, right?
Okay, his memories.
Okay, so his memory went back to back then too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is all just the first episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
What?
And so what happened is, right before he's discovered, he suddenly goes into a trance where he goes to this little area, this little pond nearby his little town.
And a fairy kisses his eyeball, and he gets like powers.
Kisses his eyeball, and his eyeball basically gives him the ability to see everyone's skills, everyone's abilities, their health, their strength, all of it. He basically is able to see everything, and he also gets his memories back with this power, right?
Okay.
And immediately, he starts eating a whole bunch of mushroom and a whole bunch of poison, right? In order to develop his resistance to poison even sooner, right? And he's discovered, yet again, the same thing happens all over, up to the point where he's imprisoned, and they start using him as a prostitute. And then he develops his resistance to poison while still in the kingdom. Right? Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe.
Basically, what he does.
This is my favorite part, Joby. Can I explain it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so as Joe, the guy, he's in prison, and so he's in prison, and he gets to a point where he has to heal this like swordsman.
Okay.
And she's like the most one of the most powerful swordsmen. So she heals her, and he gets all of her skills. So he too now is a master swordsman.
Okay.
And so using his newfound abilities, he escapes the prison and steals the body of some other guy, and he uses his like heal powers. The commander.
Okay.
And so he uses the commander's body and goes to the princess who originally imprisoned him.
Okay. Can I make a correction?
Yes, you can make a correction.
So during this time, he healed other people, and he eventually got the ability to like transform the way he looked, and to transform the way other people look.
And then he turns to the commander man. Okay.
Yeah.
He basically switches the face of him and the commander, so he basically has the commander look like him.
I'm still waiting to see how this ties into getting banned in Germany. Okay, continue.
Yeah, just what?
Okay.
All of this.
So, using the commander's face and body, he goes to the princess, and he's like, "Princess, I got something important to tell you." And the princess is like, "Here, come into my room. Isn't it so wonderful to be in the princess's room?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So he kills all the guards, and he's like, "Guess what? I'm the guy who was in prison the whole time. That other guy you saw, it wasn't me. It was the guy you're seeing now. It was actually the commander, but I'm not the commander. I'm the guy who's in prison." And so he just full on just rapes the princess, right? Like go nuts to butts action. He like it's awesome.
You can't forget pee-pee slap.
Yeah, he straight up slaps her with his dick. It's cool. And so basically, in the end, long story. If you skip all that, all of the suggestive stuff, basically what ends up happening is he wipes the princess's memories and changes her face, so that essentially the princess doesn't exist anymore. And then so he takes the princess and goes somewhere else, and essentially the princess is now in his party, but it's someone different. Her name's Flair. No, that's the name of the princess, Freya. Freya. She changes her name to Freya, and she's now sexually attracted to this guy. Right? And this is like end of episode 2.
Christ, this is so... Okay.
You skip a bunch of stuff, and he like rapes a fox girl. The fox girl joins his party. Skip a bunch of stuff. The swordsman he healed is sexually attracted to him. He rapes her. Skip a bunch of stuff. There's like a bird girl who he hasn't raped yet. Not yet. But I'm guessing it will happen.
It will happen. It will definitely
It will happen.
And
yeah.
He also...
That's the... Okay, you're saying, hold on, first of all, why did this get banned in Germany specifically?
Because it actually showed the rape.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually showed.
And
It's
only
like
the Germans care about that?
And okay, actually, let me make a correction to the first scene, right?
Jesus Christ.
Or like the first episode, right? So basically, he disguises himself as the commander, right? And he takes the commander and disguises the commander as himself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it was like a quick swap. And then he goes to the princess and he's like, "Yo, I found the hero of recovery. You know, send him back into the prison, right? And I also need to talk to you, right?" So they send the hero of recovery, who's actually the commander, back to the prison. And you know, he goes up into her room, kills all the guards, as he said. You know, as Simon said. And before he does anything else, right? He straight up tortures her, right?
Jesus
And how he
Christ.
tortures her is he breaks all of her fingers, correction. He breaks 9 of her fingers, and he says, if you can successfully not scream by the time I break all your fingers, then I will leave you alone, right? So what he does is he breaks 9 of her fingers, and then he heals her hand so none of her fingers are broken, and then he proceeds to break them again, heals them so none of them are broken, breaks them all again, heals them so none of them are broken, and then she finally screams because she can't take it anymore, right? And then he proceeds to use his powers that he gotten from, you know, healing the other people, and he basically makes her legs useless. She can't use her legs anymore. And then he takes a burning hot rod, the kind of rod you use to kindle a fireplace, you know, and he says, right, here's what's going to happen, right? I either stick my rod, you know, my penis, in you, or I stick this burning hot fire rod in you, or they both go in. So you make the decision.
I think the specific quote is choose one, my rod or this rod.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
She's like, oh no,
Thank
your
this
rod
has
would
been
be
a
better.
10-minute story. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, continue.
And basically, you know, he basically rapes her, of course, to the point like she's
Okay.
absolutely broken.
Yeah,
Because what he
I believe
does.
we have Joby.
Question. Yes,
I believe
question.
we have.
2 questions. Why is this more popular with women, and why just Germany? Because I don't think.
Yeah, the same thing that I have over
here. I have
here.
an answer to both.
Go ahead, please.
To the first one, I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
Second one.
Okay, so here's why Germany specifically, right?
Okay.
So basically, if I remember correctly, Germany is actually one of the countries in the UK that bans the use of hate speech, right?
Yeah.
And
that's good.
And so this specific anime basically elicits hate speech and, you know, violence, right? Now, however, I don't think I'm not sure if any other place in the UK actually goes against it. And then there's also Asia, right, in which animation and that isn't really considered a part of hate speech, right?
Okay. Yeah, so really it was only banned because Germany. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, as for the first question, I don't know, Olivia. You're the only woman here. If anyone should know the answer, it's you.
That's a good point.
What would be the appeal to you, huh?
None. There's no appeal with that. What even is that? That was. Why would
that's what I thought too. But then by the 3rd episode, you get hooked on it.
Yeah.
Like it's no longer.
Okay.
It's the story.
Here's the thing.
Story.
Here's the thing, right? You're questioning the entire time who's actually in the wrong. Is it the guy that basically got tortured, raped, you know, treated as a punching bag? You know, like he quite literally got treated literally in such a terrible way for such a long time. And so he went back for revenge. So is he in the wrong for doing what he did, or are they in the wrong for being such terrible human beings? Because the people in this show are genuinely trash. They are genuinely trash. Like the people.
Also, okay, but aside from all of that, I don't see how this is just still more popular with women. Like what's
also because correction.
That demographic.
Because correction. Also, he doesn't just go around raping girls. All right. He does rape the first girl, right? However, the second wolf girl, right? He never actually raped her.
Yeah, that's consensual. I forgot to mention that.
It was consensual, right?
Oh,
and then
good.
The sword girl.
Okay, the wolf girl.
The schoolgirl or the what was it? The sword girl, right?
Oh shit!
That he
I
developed
didn't know.
his ability from. He didn't rape her either. Right? It
Aram.
was consensual.
Oh.
Season 5 of My Hero Academia start.
Aram. Oh. Maybe.
Hey.
Hold on. Aram.
But basically, those were two. They were like completely. Oh,
Aram.
there we go.
Aram. There we go.
Yeah.
Aram. There we go. What's up, my boy?
I'm on a boat.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. We gotta switch to this now. Aram, why are you on a boat?
And why do you join in the weirdest places?
I've been San Diego. And
You're in San Diego?
Okay,
Bro,
hold
how
on.
big is the boat?
Why are you in San Diego on a boat?
just I don't know. It was just for a trip, I guess. Not really.
Okay.
Boat?
And you're telling us you're currently like. Can you show us this boat?
I'll show. Okay, wait.
Please do. I want to see.
Okay. So
you're on the fucking.
there's
boat.
the water.
Whoa.
What kind of boat are you? Aram, are we talking like a personal boat or like a what?
Looks like a pretty nice boat.
Okay. So yeah, are you on a large boat or is this like a personal sized boat?
Boat or
yeah.
It's decently sized. I don't know. It has like 3 floors.
Who was on this boat with you?
A bunch of strangers, honestly, and then my family.
Nice.
Is this like a tour boat that you're on?
Yeah, basically.
Yo, give us a tour of your
If you can.
Give us a tour of your MTV
but
crib.
Like,
come on.
Wow.
Let's see your MTV crib, yo.
Yeah.
About to die, dude. Like. Okay, wait. Okay. So.
You can't just show up and not give us a tour, you know.
Yeah. So here's the.
It's a big ass boat.
Kid, that's a huge boat.
Dining hall on a boat. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's an actual boat. Like
I believe you're on an actual boat.
And then,
Yes, the water.
Yeah. Not supposed to be up here, but I'm joking. No.
Bathroom on the right side, though.
Here's the middle.
Yeah,
I'm just
can you
like,
show us the bathroom? Let's see how clean the bathroom is.
No.
Then we can determine how good
take
the
us
boat is.
outside the.
Like then we could determine how good like the boat actually is.
What do you? John, here's the out. Like it's actually just sandy.
Okay, you're just at a pier on a boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Basically.
So is the boat not going anywhere?
Yeah, is the boat
Yeah,
just
it's gonna go
stationary?
somewhere.
Okay.
No, it's gonna move. But
show us the bathroom. Let's see the bathroom.
No.
Yes.
I have no idea where it is.
Why don't you want to take us into the bathroom, Aram?
We need to see how good of a boat it is, and you can always determine how good a place is by their bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. This is totally so stupid. I don't know where it is. I literally can't find it.
It's on the right side, Aram. Did you not hear?
I heard someone say that the bathroom was on the right side. Just always look to the right
side.
No, found the engine room. I don't know.
Go in.
Just open that
Go
bad boy
inside.
up. Go on in, Aram.
Open the door.
Open that.
Just open the door.
No.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be a fun Crunchcast to edit.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't find. Jesus Christ. What do you want me to do?
Go inside the bathroom and show me.
Okay, the restrooms are downstairs. They're like down here. And
Well, then go down
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of it. I don't even know.
Go downstairs and show us the bathroom.
Go down.
Arm, you're just
Why don't you ask
was
our
like
assistant? Jesus Christ, there's no shame in that.
Arm, just go to the bathroom. Okay, not the crew one, just go into the bathroom.
Not going in. Jesus Christ.
Just go in the bathroom.
Go inside.
Right yeah.
Let's see how good your thing's frozen.
Aram's just frozen in the bathroom.
Damn, boat Wi-Fi isn't that good.
As soon as he went in the bathroom, everything just went bye-bye.
Olivia is dead too. Hold on. Everyone's died.
Shit. The
What
boat
hell?
bathroom has terrible Wi-Fi, 0 stars.
The boat bathroom killed Olivia's Wi-Fi too.
That's just how terrible the Wi-Fi was. Dang. Oh, Aram.
Aram? Oh, Aram's
Let's see the
back.
bathroom. Let's see the bathroom. Come on, Aram.
No, he's not in the bathroom.
You're not in the bathroom anymore?
I think we missed the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
He's gone.
Oh, no. What
Everyone
happened?
just died. Hold on.
Oh.
Olivia's gone too. Oh, hold on. I
Damn.
accidentally hit non-video participants. There.
I guess Olivia is also in a boat bathroom.
Yeah.
Hold on. Her internet crashed. She'll be back. I can't.
But anyway,
Arm's still here.
Aram, are you alive? Do you exist anymore? No, he doesn't. Okay, he's dead.
I don't know how to show non-video participants.
But anyway, so yeah, that's the plot of the whole story, you know.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow,
And,
we've got a whole we had a whole anime explanation and Aram on a boat in the same episode. What that's amazing.
But yeah, like in all technicalities, you know, he only raped one person. So
True that.
That's okay.
Everything after that was consensual.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he just loses his patience and rapes the bird girl, then everything was consensual.
he said he wouldn't. He said that he only rapes like those.
Okay.
He said that he's only going to take his revenge against those that like did some terrible stuff to him, you know?
Okay. Okay, also what I must just say is what you missed was Aram walking into the bathroom, and then at that moment both of you froze, just like immediately, and then I don't know how it happened.
Oh, okay.
Also accidentally hid non-video participants, so I don't know how to get them back. Oops.
Well, we're still here, you know, me and Simon are still here, and that's the summary of the anime, you know, it's still continuing on, you know. He's
That's good. That's good that it's continuing on. You'll get new content from whatever that is.
It can't end until he has sex with the bird girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Consensual, just make sure they know it's consensual, right?
Yeah, it's consensual, not rape.
You know what I kind of hate, right?
What?
I kind of hate that this anime hasn't gotten canceled. That's the thing. This anime hasn't gotten canceled.
Why hasn't it? It's really
no one knows. No one knows.
Huh.
No one knows. You know what was canceled?
What, Joby?
Don't bully me, Miss Nagatoro. And basically, yeah, that was canceled.
All
right, and basically what this anime is about this girl, right, who has a crush on a guy.
This goes on for 10 minutes. I'm going to have an eternal crisis.
It won't.
Okay.
Basically, even I don't know much about the plot, you know. Like,
it's like a girl who's like teasing her upperclassmen. That's like the whole fucking show.
Okay.
She just teases him a lot, and then eventually, like, you know, it like shows that, you know, she actually has feelings for him. And that's it. That's the entire show. It's a very wholesome show. It's very wholesome. No violence, no bad things. But you want to know what it was canceled for?
What?
The girl is she's like, she has dark skin. That's why.
Okay.
Why did it get canceled? Okay.
It's such a stupid reason. It's such a stupid reason.
Okay.
Also, we're just gonna appreciate that Aram just isn't coming back. The goddamn boat just took it out of him. He's gone. Aram, maybe he'll come back.
Joby, did you know that the first episode of season 5 of My Hero Academia is out?
Really?
Yeah, it's out.
The first episode is already out?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
It's gonna be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, last episode of Attack on Titan is tomorrow.
Oh shit! I still haven't finished season 3. Honestly.
Yep.
You know, that's
it ends tomorrow.
It's gonna be the last Attack on Titan Sunday. What are we gonna even look forward to after that?
Nothing. There's also the Black Clover, right?
Oh god,
really?
You're such a weed.
But
there's like so much Black
Shut
Clover,
up!
I kind of gave up.
Shut up, Normie.
You know,
I bet you like Riverdale. I bet you like Riverdale and Stranger
I watched
Things.
season 1 a while ago, maybe 2. Okay.
I bet you watched Riverdale.
I'm a basic white bitch. Okay. Stranger Things is
Bro,
good. Do
you
not
fucking
come at
watched
me
the
over Stranger
Supergirl
Things.
on the CW. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Okay, you don't know what that is?
Okay.
Yeah,
You probably watch CNL or whatever. SNL, I think it's SNL.
Saturday Night Live.
You watch
Fuck that shit.
CNL. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Should
Basic.
we, Joby? Should we get into me going over there, Joby?
Yeah, I was mean on that.
Possible
Oh, yeah,
internal
that.
range.
There's also that. Yeah.
Yeah. And your reasons of why I should stay here, Joby.
Yeah, Joby,
Yeah.
Joby, what are the reasons? I'm
What
not
do you
saying
got?
that's
First of all,
like, you know.
okay, yeah, she's
Dude,
gone.
brothers
We're
before
good.
love.
No, she's still here.
Bros
Okay.
before hoes.
Okay, there
what
we
the
go.
fuck?
Yeah, I was just having. I was going to say that's not what y'all were saying the other day.
First of all,
That's
bros
right.
before hoes.
Mm.
Bros before hoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right. You haven't seen us yet, man. Right?
I saw
Gotta
you
just go
every
raid
damn
his
day,
house the
Joby.
day before.
Hmm?
The
Like
day
in
before
person.
he leaves,
You
just have to raid
you're
his
really
house.
gonna see a hoe.
Joby, I
in
saw you.
person.
I'm not seeing a hoe, Joby. I'm seeing my girl, and I've seen you every goddamn day. For how many
Not
months
in
were we at
person.
school, Joby?
Not in
How
person.
many months were we at school in person?
Not in person.
How many days did you have with me?
Huh?